Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Mad Carrot Hates Homework Studio on the expansive first floor of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep-3. As always, if you would be so kind, if you like what you're seeing on the video, let us know. Give us the old thumbs up. And if you really dig it, you want to get more content, because we do a lot of it, make sure that you get subscribed to our channel. That way you get notified every time a new video goes up, and you won't be left out in the cold. And when you subscribe, make sure you click on the bell to get that instant notification. All right, we appreciate it as always. And of course, we want to know what you're playing today, guys. We've got something picked out there in this barn burner of a Monday night game. Maybe you've got some soccer plays from overseas. Maybe some tennis is your thing. Whatever it is, you let us know. Got a little baseball going on. Not many games, but maybe you got something cooked up on the MLB side. Whatever it is, you put it up there. You get enough of them right, you're going to be what we call a posicapper. That means you made money that day. And you get enough of them right, you will be the capper of the day, just like the Mad Carrot. So, with that being said, quick note, we will not have shout-outs tonight. I don't have them ready to go. I had a little family thing that I had to do today. My son was actually flew in. He drove out to a couple hours away for a wedding, and he got stuck there. He thought he had a ride home, and he ended up not having a ride home. So guess who got to be a ride home? Yeah, that's right. So anyway, we'll do double shout outs tomorrow night, and I might have a fun little announcement about the shout outs. I've got an idea about doing something with the capper of the day and letting them make a pick. So anyway, we'll have more details tomorrow. I apologize. We haven't missed shout outs for a while, but we are going to run short today. All right. So of course, shameless plug time. Make sure you check out our fantastic websites over there at winnersandwhiners.com. Statsalt.com, deep dives into every game, every single day, including at Winners and Whiners, a dive into this Monday night game and the Thursday night game that you will not find anywhere else. The detail, they go into the matchups of all the different facets of the games, offense versus defense, defense versus offense, special teams, coaching, X Factor. It is incredible, the amount of information that's over there. You guys check it out. If I'm lying to you, put it in the comment section. Say, you know what? It ain't that good. But it's, to me, it's the most fantabulous thing I've ever seen. I'm trying to talk them into selling it, but they like free content, and they want to make this available. They're very excited about making this available to everybody out there. So please stop by winnersandwhiners.com and check out the preview for this Monday night game. All right? It's written by a very good friend of mine, by the way, Chris Altruda. The dude, other than being a Jets fan, he's a pretty good cat, and he's a very, very good handicapper. So check that out, please. All right. So let's take a look at yesterday's record. We went 2-0-1 on our Deep-3 as we hit the Green Bay Packers. They easily took care of business, as did the Miami team total under. They scored just the 7 points. We did push on the Baltimore Ravens. Oh my God, I couldn't hate Jim Harbaugh more. Basically, if you didn't see the game, he went for a couple of 2-point conversions. He went for one on the first touchdown of the game after the Chiefs had an offsides and they cut it down to the 1 yard line. You know what? I guess if you want to make a statement there and you want to put up an 8-0 lead, I can get behind it on that. I do not understand the going for it later in the game when it made the difference between taking it from, I believe, 10 to 9 and I'm not remember 9 to 8. I'm not. It was senseless to me. So at any rate, that cost us a push as they missed both of those. If they could just make one of them, obviously we're up and over, but that did not happen. So Baltimore tried to get the backdoor cover, couldn't quite do it. So we go 2-0-1 on the Deep-3. We go 1-2 on the premium picks as we absolutely stone cold missed the Seattle game. Seattle had been 15-0 in September games there under Pete Carroll. Now they're 15-1 after we played them. You're welcome, Seattle. Russell Wilson was stunningly average, but they just made too many mistakes. Stupid fumbles. They gave up a punt return, and you know what? It was a case where Teddy stepped in and did a fine job for the New Orleans Saints. He wasn't spectacular, but he certainly did enough to get the win. And Alvin Kamara certainly lent his skills as well. So that was a whiff. And we in the heartbreaking game, we had the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They had a big lead until Daniel Jones decided to become Superman and basically not only win the game, not only beat the spread, but actually win the game outright. We were up 6. We had to cover 4 in this one, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneer defense just could not contain Daniel Jones. Had him 4th and 5, one play for the win, and they don't put a spy on him. Everybody turns their back in man-to-man coverage, and he just basically walks right up the middle and scores the touchdown. So we lose that one. And in what we thought was going to be an absolute repeat performance of a 4th and 5 from the 5-yard line at the end of the game, Baker Mayfield continued to show the world that he might have been slightly overrated, as he was unable to get it done there on 1st and goal, and then certainly couldn't get it done on 4th and goal as he threw a pick. So 1 and 2 we go. The Rams hang on. The Buccaneers do not. It's almost like one team is really good and the other team it doesn't know how to win yet. Go figure. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to take a look at tonight's game. This is going to be an all-football edition, by the way. Taking a look at this at a play from the football game, as well as a couple of props. I guess theoretically these are all prop bets. So Bears, Redskins, you know the drill. Hey everybody, it's another barn burner for a national game. Who's excited about this? If Tennessee Jacksonville didn't get your juices flowing, and if Carolina and Tampa Bay wasn't your cup of tea, how about some Bears Redskins? Boy. The Washington offense is, perhaps you've heard, completely inept. And the people in D.C. are now looking north at Daniel Jones giving a shot in the arm to the Giants. And they can't help but look longingly at their own first-round pick, Mr. Dwayne Haskins, out of the Ohio State University. And wonder if it's maybe time to see Mr. Haskins. However, unless Haskins is going to play receiver, he probably isn't the answer, okay? The Skins, like I said, they are absolutely dreadful on offense. They have fewer weapons than hippies on a yoga retreat, all right? They are not good. Darius Geis was supposed to be the answer for the Skins, but unless the question was, who's been paid $2 million to run the ball 10 times for 18 yards over the last 2 years, then the answer is not Darius Geis. Now, they turned to Adrian Peterson, who looked every bit of his 47 years last week, as they nudged him awake to go out and run the ball for 25 yards on 10 carries. By the way, one of those carries was a 10-yarder, which means that he put up just 15 yards over the other 9. Not good. He does have the one bright spot on the offense is rookie Terry McLaurin, who's having a nice season at wideout. But as far as the other receivers go, you've got a bunch of guys that are going to remind Skins fans more of Chipmunk than Art Monk, all right? It's hard to see how this offense gets anything going against the best defense in the NFL. I don't think they get a backdoor cover. I don't even think they make it to the porch by the backdoor. Give me the Redskins team total under 17.5. All right? And we're going to take a look at a couple of props here. The first one we're going to take a look at is running back David Montgomery for those Chicago Bears, the monsters of the Midway, if you will. Over 60.5 yards rushing at minus 149. Now, obviously, we're pretty well juiced on this one, but I still think there's some value here. He's only averaged 12 carries per game, but that was against two damn fine defenses in Green Bay and Denver. Washington is not a damn fine defense. In fact, they are just 30th in the NFL in rush defense, giving up 168 yards per game. And just as important, they can't get off the field on third down, which gives the Bears longer drives, more plays, and of course, you guessed it, more rushes for Montgomery. I saw this kid when he was at Iowa State. I saw him play 3 times. He's got some skills. We haven't seen him yet, but this may just be the night he breaks them out. Give me David Montgomery over 60.5 yards. And, excuse me, speaking of Terry McLaurin, we're going to take a look at his prop, which is over 53.5 receiving yards. This is mainly going to be a play for us because, like I said before, They don't have anything else. There's just two scenarios here that I see. Number one, the Skins play from behind all night. The Bears defense softens up a little bit in the second half, keeping everything in front of him, and McLaurin gets a number of catches. He's good in space. He's averaged 18.7 yards per reception on 10 catches this season, and he has the ability to make people miss and turn a 10, 12-yard reception into a 25 or 30-yard reception, especially in garbage time when it doesn't make any difference. I think that at the end of the day, that's exactly what happens. I don't see really where the ball is going to get spread around to. He's going to get the majority of targets. Like I said, he's averaging 5 catches per game. He's averaging over 18 yards per carry per catch rather. That's he's certainly not going to probably have those kind of gaudy stats versus a very solid Bears defense. But I think he does well enough just because they don't have anybody else. I think he gets over that 53.5 yards. So to recap, we're going to take Terry McLaurin, wide receiver for the Washington Redskins, over 53.5 yards receiving. And we're going to take David Montgomery over 60.5 yards rushing the ball, minus 149. And we're going to take the Washington Redskins team total under 17.5. At the end of this game on Monday night, you guys can join me. We'll kick off the week in the right way. We'll pick up our winning tickets, and we will head back to the window. All right, guys. Let's do this all again. We appreciate everybody stopping by to visit. We have just been doing it very well as far as our numbers go this season. And, of course, it's all because of you guys. We certainly appreciate it. Keep up the great work. Let me know what you're playing today. Of course, double shout-outs coming tomorrow. Get ready for that. And regardless of what happens in this game, we will meet back here about the same time tomorrow, if you will. We will brag about our fat stacks, bitch about those bad beats, and because we're all degens and we love what we do, we're going to fire it up, and then we'll do it all again. All right, you guys take care. Have a great day. Good luck on everything today, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.